New Space Marines versus Tyranids. Warhammer 40,000 Battle Report. 2,000 points.
The alien menace is upon us. Its very existence is an abomination. This terrible foe dares to defile the Emperor's church. They will pay for that crime. Stand together, brothers. We are the Void Stalkers. From darkness into light.
Welcome back to Warzone Morloc. We're here with High Fleet Viennetta Dave, who's back in the house with a lame joke. Stand by for that. We'll timestamp it so you can avoid it. We are bringing you today a 2,000 point battle featuring the Primaris Space Marines of my very own Void Stalkers. At the time of recording, we are approximately 4 days away from the Codex release. So what I'm doing with my particular army is I'm running it what I would normally run with the extra tactical doctrines and the way you can alter your own chapter traits, which have been highlighted on the Warhammer community website.
Very exciting.
It is good, isn't it? So it's a bit tasty. All the extra stuff that we've seen leaked or press released so far, I'm going to try and apply to my army. I appreciate it's not the points aren't going to match up completely, but it'll be a little taster of what's to come. So hopefully this game will be perhaps a before and an after the Codex comes out, but it's sort of like a mix of the two codices. This game is brought to you by GameMat.eu, who have again provided the same map that we saw last time, but we loved it so much we're having a second game on it. And they've got a lot of resin terrain available, which is wonderful, and pre-painted as well. And secondly, the Outpost on our massive poster that they sent us. The Outpost, check the link out for all of your Primaris goodness and everything else Games Workshop at 20% off retail value and free shipping over the cost of £75.
They also take direct orders now, I believe.
Do they really?
Yeah, straight through to a Games Workshop, so you can order all those things that you can only order through Games Workshop.
Very nice, Dave.
With a discount.
Dave's been on the website. Okay. Dave's going to take us through what mission we're playing.
Yep, so we're playing Take and Hold. So there's 3 objectives, one in the middle of the board, one in each deployment zone. At the end of each turn, we score 1 victory point for each marker we control, and at the end of our last turn, you score 3 victory points instead.
Let's
get those bolters going.
First Blood, Line Breaker,
Slay the Warlord.
Slay the Warlord apply as well. And deployment map, what are we going to be playing?
Hammer and Anvil.
So 2 very large deployment zones, which are very handily marked out on the map already. And as you'll see, we've deployed very aggressively.
Yep.
Wonderful.
So we're going to get lots of bolter shots with
with all the new stuff that's coming out. Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. But first of all, naturally, to ruin the day for everyone, Dave's going to tell a joke. So go and get a drink or skip. Just keep tapping. Keep tapping.
Okay.
Go for Dave.
Okay. So after the Long War on Vigilus, a commissar took his command squad out during a bit of R&R to an Italian restaurant.
As you do.
As you do. And after the mains, the commissar shot the waiter. But why did he do it?
Why?
Because the waiter said, "Commissar, here's your dessert menu." Yes, you laughed!
I can't help it. That was pathetic. Let's do it.
Okay, so this is my 1,999 points of Tyranids. I've got 3 detachments, and I'm going to do something a little bit different today, and I'm going to play 1 detachment as Kraken, 1 as Behemoth, and 1 as Cronus. So, yeah, and there we go. So The first detachment is actually going to be a spearhead detachment at the back. I'll start with that one because it contains my warlord, which is the High Flyrant. So that is the behemoth detachment. The High Flyrant has a heavy venom cannon, pincer tail, and I've given him the bio artifact the size of Tyran, or Tyran.
It's Tyran.
So he's got wings as well. So he'll be dropping in from reserve. Next to him is 2 Trigons. So I've got a Trigon with a Toxin Spike and actually a Trigon Prime, and he's got all the extras on there. So he's got as well, Synapse Creature and all that. And in front of him is a Carnifex. So he's got 2 sets of monstering Scything Talons. He's got the Spore Cysts on his back and the Tusks for the head morph. Okay, so the next detachment is going to be the battalion, which is the one right in front. So I've got 2 HQ units there. One is the Broodlord, so I brought him back today, and he's going to be looking after a unit of 19 Gene Stealers. The other HQ choice is the Hive Tyrant. He's got Monstrous Bone Sword and Lash Whip. He's also sporting a heavy venom cannon, and I'm giving him the bio artifact Chameleonic Mutation, so he's a -1 to hit. And there's 2 units there of 10 Tormagants, so they are going to run as Kraken, which are the fast ones. On the right there we've got the 3rd detachment, so that is a Vanguard detachment. So the HQ unit is the Neurothrope at the front there. Yep, he's got the bio artifact, the Norn Crown. So I've picked 3, spending 3 command points. So the Norn Crown is a bigger bubble for instinctive behaviour for the guy that's at the back. So the Tyrannifex with the Rupture Cannon to stop his instinctive behaviour. I've got a unit of 6 Zonethropes, 3 Venomthropes, and 3 Hive Guard with shock cannons. And so they are going to be running as Kronos, which means they re-roll 1s to hit on shooting attacks.
No.
So let's see how that goes. 2,000 points.
This is my 2,000 point Space Marine force using some of the new chapter traits as listed on the Warhammer community site. I'll be using Bolter Fusillades and the Marksman one, which extends the range by 3 inches of ranged weaponry. So first of all, we've got a battalion, which is my 3 troops choices of intercessors, led by Captain Erin Caladan, Space Marine Captain with Power Sword, Bolt Rifle, and his trusty lieutenant with the Stalker Bolt Rifle. 3 squads of stock intercessors, nothing fancy. And a separate detachment led by my librarian, my Primaris librarian. And in that we have a squad of 10 Hellblasters, a Primaris Ancient with the banner of the Emperor Ascendant, 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, one with the Plasma Fist and Plasma and the Flamer Fist. The other has the Onslaught Gatling Cannon and the other heavy Gatling Cannon. And then we have a squad of 5 aggressors there, the Bolt Storm Gauntlet versions. And then lastly, 2 dedicated transports of repulsors. As you see them, Las Talons, twin Las Cannons. One has the Storm Bolter variant and one has the Fragstorm Grenade Launcher variant. So that's 9 command points. And just to confirm, the Librarian knows Null Zone and Might of Heroes. Hoping to take it to the Tyranids today. We have deployed, alternating deployments. I put down first. As you can see, I've gone classic Primaris gunline, as I don't yet possess the models which are not yet released, which I'm really looking forward to getting. But I'm going old school, and we're just going to have it. So just to show you, Hellblasters, Plasma Dread, Standard of the Emperor Ascendant, and my captain in there, along with the last repulsor, some intercessors there, 2 squads of intercessors here, lieutenant, he is just a sergeant with a power sword to make up the points, my 99% complete Dakar Dread there. Around this side I'll just show you, I've got a repulsor staying mobile to hold the backfield. Around the corner, inside where my home objective is, It's being held by my squad of aggressors and a librarian. So coming round to Dave's side to see your... First of all, where did you put your marker?
So it's over there in the arch.
Yeah, I ain't getting that, son.
Surrounded by helpless gods.
And naturally, number 1 is in the middle.
Yeah, has to be.
Okay, so on this side, the deployment, how are we looking?
Yeah, so basically we've just got quite an aggressive line. So playing with the different attachments, different styles of Tyranids. I've got a Kraken units with my Gene Stealers right at the front here with the Broodlord. I've positioned my Hive Guard and my Tyrannifex so that they don't have to move, giving them the reroll ones to hit. Yeah, the biggest thing is going to be when my reserves arrive, I think.
Indeed.
The 2 Trigons and the Hive Guard.
At least there's not a nice big section for them to come in. Or is it a trap? We'll never know.
We won't know.
So all that's left to do is to roll for first turn. So I have a +1 advantage. Dave, roll first.
2,
It's a 2.
strong. 6.
It's me to go first, but will you seize the initiative, young David?
Oh,
Yeah, you would have made me sick in my own mouth. But as it's not sick time, it's Primaris turn 1. I've managed to roll, with it using a command point, I managed to re-roll and advance from a 2-inch to a 6-inch, so my intercessor squads managed to rush up and grab that first objective. Other than that, this intercessor squad has shifted across the board to here to sort of screen off my Hellblasters. This squad of intercessors has made it into a bit of cover there. The lieutenant stayed where he was. The Dreadnought moved up a little bit to get his onslaught Gatling cannon in range, along with the captain and the standard bearer, the ancient, has moved up slightly as well, so that everything has been their buffing aura. Our repulsor's just shifted out of a back into line of sight there. And over on this side, the aggressors remain in control of the objective, with the librarian in buffing range there, should he be needed.
You spent a command point on those.
Yeah, I've said that. We spent 1 command point. That leaves me back on 8. So yeah, on to psychics. Brief psychic phase. My librarian who's in there is going to cast Might of Heroes on the Dreadnought to make him a little bit tougher should he ever get shot at. Looking for a 6. Goes off on a 6. So Might of Heroes cast on the Dread. Choosing my Dreadnought to shoot first, using the chapter rule of the extra 3-inch to range weaponry. This puts me in range of the Gene Stealers just.
Yep.
So 33-inch range on that. He hasn't moved, but it is -1 to hit because of
the Venom Throat Bubble.
The Venom Throat Bubble,
Right,
lucky me.
6.
So I'm looking for 4s to hit. I've gone through. I was just outside of my captain's buff range, and it is strength 5.
Toughness 4, so 3s.
Cool.
Yep, so 5 saves, 5 plus invuln on the Gene Stealers. So save 2, so 3 go down.
That save is awesome for the shooters. The intercessors shooting again at the Gene Stealers. 3s to hit, no, 4s to hit because of their rule. They are within the captain's reroll range. They're awesome buffs. Oh, it's for another 1. Well handy. Rolling to wound. Goes through.
So 2 5 plus saves again. Oh, makes 1, so another 1 falls.
Yeah. More intercessors going to shoot the Gene Stealers again. 4s to hit. Captain re-rolling the 1. Negative to wound.
So 2 saves, 5 plus invuln.
Oh,
I
you-
do. Dodge, dodge, dodge.
It's not
Dodge,
fair.
weave, duck, dive.
It's not fair. The Hellblasters are going to shoot overcharged into the Hive Tyrant here. So looking for, and I'm assuming he's in the -1 to hit bubble as well.
Yeah, he is just on the edge of it, and he's got the chameleonic mutation artifact, which means he's a further -1 to hit. So it's -2 to your hit roll. Are you overcharging?
I was gonna, but now that I know that, I might choose a different target. Yeah, I'm gonna change it because that's a tar pit. Well, that's gonna kill me. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Okay, I'll shoot them at the Hive Guard. Happy with that?
Yep, they're -1.
-1.
On the edge as well.
Yeah. Okay. So, 4s to hit, re-rolling 1s, of which there are a couple. Oh no, so one guy's dead.
What about that? They become 1s, do they?
Oh no.
Because of the -1.
Oh no. 3's to wound the surviving Hellblasters. Okay, not bad.
That's not bad. Yeah.
And it's AP -4.
AP -4. So
Yeah.
they're 4 up save normally, so that takes them to an 8 and they're in cover, so that becomes a 7. So
It can't be done.
can't be done.
So it's that many damage, so it's
Actually, is it 2 each?
2 damage each, yeah.
So they are dead. That is the whole unit wiped.
Score! And all it cost me was 3 veteran brothers.
That's 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead.
Damn. But I did lose.
First strike.
Yeah. But I've lost 3 Hellblasters. Was it worth it? I'll take off the ones with the broken hair. 3. Okay, with the standard of the Emperor Ascendant, I believe the new version, it's increased its range to 9 inches, but it's going to be a 4 on a 4+. My slain Hellblasters get to fire again. So you're looking for 4 pluses for them to have another crack, or 2 more.
Who are you shooting at?
I'm going to have to shoot the Hive Tone because they're dead anyway.
That was -2.
Yeah, so to hit will be
-2, so you're looking for
5s. That was a waste of time. Thanks for bringing the flag. Up is going to be the repulsor. The last Talon's out of range, but the last cannons have got an eyeball on the Tyranids over there, so they're going to be shooting 2 shots. Looking for 4s because you're on the -1 bubble.
Yep, on the edge.
Here we go. The reroll because of the captain. How many times is that going to happen? 1's gone through, wounding on a 3.
Oh, bad
Is my
luck.
lieutenant? No, he's not in range. And I'll do the same with the other one. My range there. Is it 48 inches for the...
Ooh, no. I'd say no. I'd say no.
No, alright, never mind. Actually remembered something. The chapter tactic, long range marksman, gives me an extra 3 inches on ranged weaponry.
Couldn't we all do with an extra 3 inches every now and then?
Yeah.
Bill really could do
That'll
today.
push up to 4, wouldn't it? So I'm going to get my last cannon shots off against that Tyranids over there. So thank you, chapter tactics. Looking for... He's in the bubble.
Yes, he is, yeah.
4s to hit. 3s to wound.
Oh! Unlucky.
The curse continues. Into my turn, I've managed to secure 1 victory point there for objective number 1. 1 victory point there for objective number 2. So it's currently 2-0 to the Space Marines. But it's nom-nom time. Well, Dave's turn 1 starts. He's going to play a stratagem.
Yep, so I'm going to play it as I'm moving the Gene Stealers from Hive Fleet Kraken. So the stratagem is opportunistic advance. So I get to double what I roll to advance.
Oh, God.
And then add it to the movement roll, and because they're Kraken, you roll 3 dice for your advance roll.
Dirty.
I pick the highest and double it to add to their move. Oh, and it's a 6!
Yeah, of course it is.
So that's a extra 12 inches on an 8, so that's a 20-inch move for the Gene Stealers,
Hell.
which puts them
Nom-nom time.
auto charge range. So with the opportunistic advance, Gene Stealers are pressed right in, so they're ready to perform a charge.
I'll never make that.
No. Who knows? Broodlord's lagging behind a little bit, but he's just on the edge of a 6-inch.
Yeah, lucky Dave. You rolled some
roll.
extra 6s, didn't you, for the
Yeah.
advance length?
I did.
On everything.
Yeah, even the Hive Tyrant with the Kraken, so rolling 3 dice for the advance really helped him out.
Yeah.
So he's on the edge of a charge as well, as is the Carnifex. So, as should be, the objective in the middle. It's a bit of hot action.
Yeah, a bit of hot Tyranid action coming on. What else we got?
Yeah, Zone Throats, Neurothroat have pushed up the middle. Venom Throats there. Didn't get so well on their advance.
But they're safely tucked away, really, aren't they?
Yeah, and then I've sent the Gaunts down that flank really. So a troops unit, maybe that can have a go at Bully's objective at a later turn.
Tasty. At this point, I'll just interject and say I did actually score another victory point for First Blood for wiping the, what are they on, that were on top there?
The Hive Guard.
The Hive Guard were completely wiped due to my Hellfire shooting, so it's currently 3-0.
So I'm going to start with my Zone Tropes with their Warp Blast Smite. So it'll be affecting those guys as the closest.
Oh.
So starts going off on a 5, re-rolling 1s for the Neurothrope.
Nailed it.
So it goes off. You in...
I have actually got my librarian in the building here.
We'll check if he's in range?
Yeah. My librarian is half an inch out of range, so we can't really deny much there. So smite's gone off.
Yep, smite's gone off, so it's D3 plus 3 mortal wounds. So that's 4 mortal wounds. That's
2 dead guys.
So after the Zone Thrope Warp Blast went off, didn't do very good luck with my smites at all. I only did 1 wound on another intercessor there, which came from the Neurothrope.
Yeah.
Actually, it was his Psychic Scream that did that. But I have cast Catalyst on the Hive Tyrant, which was the Zoanthrope's other power, and Onslaught, which was done by the Broodlord.
Yes.
Down on this side. So he is now proper buffed and ready to go.
Oh, he's primed. And I did manage to deny 1 power with my librarian, who's tucked away in the building over here.
Yeah, you denied the Horror, which was pretty key, because I was trying to cast that on your Hellblasters.
Yeah, but I managed to defeat it with a roll of a 9.
Yeah, 9 to an 8. So
powerful.
Yep, so I've got my Tyrannifex. I've got the Rupture Cannon that gets to shoot twice because he hasn't moved. And I'm going to fire my first round of shooting of it at the repulsor, sitting in the open. Thanks, Bill.
That's right, I'll just indicate it's that one, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
There. Seen that on the internet before.
And the thorns on the back, so his Stinger Salvo. They're going to go at those 3 intercessors.
What have they done?
Well, they tried to take that objective off me.
They step out of the church on Sunday and they're met with this horror. Right, cool.
Right,
let's see it.
So, Tyrannifex needing 4s to hit, re-rolling 1s because of my Kronos High Fleet. Look at that. There you go. 3 hits.
Strong roll.
So it's a strength 10 weapon.
It is.
Looking for 3s to wound.
Yeah.
So that one fails. So that's 2 wounds. The AP is -3.
So it's a 6+ save for the repulsor. Nothing.
And D6 damage.
Oh god. Oh
so
no.
That's 8 wounds.
Hail! So after a devastating salvo, it's only gone and shot again.
Yep. So again, looking for 4s to hit, re-rolling 1s.
There's a 1.
Oh, so 1 get through.
Okay.
3s to wound.
Yeah, 3s. Oh, sweet merciful Emperor! So the Stinger Salvo is going to be shooting into the intercessors here.
Yep. So that is 4 shots normally. So because it hasn't moved, I get 8. Looking for 4s again to hit. Re-rolling 1s. That's not bad.
That's very good, Dave.
Be good for a Space Marine.
Please don't make me feel bad.
So it's a strength 5, so 3s to wound. So that's 3 saves, Billy. AP -1.
Plus saves. Another 1 is wounded and 1 dies. Next up, the Hive Tyrant.
Yeah, it's the only other gun I've got on the board now, really, that can fire now the Hive Guards have gone. So he gets D3 shots.
Naturally.
So 3 shots. Oh, sorry, I should declare this is all at that repulsor as well.
Yes, understood.
Just put that out there, yeah. Trying to get him down a little bit more.
Is it because they're pink?
No.
No, alright, let you off.
It's because they're Marines. It's a can
Marines.
waiting to be opened for the meat inside. Looking for 3s to hit.
Oh,
That's
no, here we
more
go.
like it.
Here we go, Dave's on 1.
It's a strength 9 weapon. And that was 3s, by the way, because of Onslaught, even
That's
though he
right.
advanced. Doesn't affect his assault weapon.
Well played, Dave. Toughness 7? Repulsor is... No, toughness 8.
Strength 9 weapon.
No, it doesn't matter. Carry on.
Looking for 3s. Oh, it's looking good, Billy.
Phil.
I'm sorry. So AP is -2.
Okay, so looking for 5s to save.
And it's
none of them.
Straight 3 damage each.
3, 6,
so that's
9.
9 wounds.
And I was on 8, so that's gone. So does he explode on a 6?
Oh.
Negative. He's mercifully removed from play. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's quite good.
That's lovely. That is lovely.
Thanks, everyone. We're into the fight phase. Dave, your Gene Stealers are fancying a bit of pink lunch.
Yep. So I'm declaring my charge against this squad of intercessors and the lieutenant.
Hail. Right, so first of all, Overwatch. Bolter drill. Let me fire in twice at that range. Looking for 6s, re-rolling any 1s, of which there are none. Did I get any 6s?
1.
1, delicious. To wound.
4s.
Re-rolling the 1 because of the lieutenant.
Oh.
Nothing. And the lieutenant himself. It's a new Stalker bolt rifle.
So it's got an extra AP, but their invuln is a 5+, so...
Nah. Never mind. Normal way.
It's got extra damage, actually, the new Stalker.
That's right.
Damage 2,
AP2, yeah. But you missed anyway, because we can't hit a barn door when you're that close.
So for my charge roll then, 4. I can get him.
Yeah,
I can get him.
You're going. So that's the Gene Stealers have all made it into combat there. A wall of death, no doubt. Next up to charge in is the Hive Tyrant.
Yep, Hive Tyrant. So you can do your Overwatch.
4 shots. Rerolling the 1 because of the Bolter Fusillade. Nothing.
Unlucky. So he needs about 4. Yes.
Smashed it.
Hello, friend.
Oh no. Several of the Gene Stealers against the Lieutenant.
Yep, so we've consolidated, and I'm putting 3 attacks, 3 Gene Stealers on the Lieutenant, and the rest, which I think is 7, counted up within an inch.
Indeed.
On these guys. So, because there's more than 10 Gene Stealers, it's 4 attacks each.
God damn.
So that's 12 attacks on the Lieutenant. So weapon skill is 3s, but because of the 6 inches to the Broodlord, I get to add 1 to my hit roll. So hitting on 2s.
Come on the 1s.
There's a couple.
Not
There's
enough.
3. So that's all hits. So now we're looking at 4s to wound.
Yeah.
And any 6s, because of the rending claws, I get special AP. So that one. Oh, it's not too bad, really. So
That could have been a lot more deadly.
So that one is at AP -4.
On the Lieutenant, yeah, so that's gone straight through. What's the damage?
1.
So he's lost a wound.
And then those are at AP -1.
That's 4 plus save. Another 2 wounds lost on the Lieutenant.
So he's lost 3 wounds.
Okay, next to attack.
Yep, so next Gene Stealers attacking on the normal Marines. I've got 3 with Acid Maws, so I'm going to do those first. So they're AP -3.
Oh.
So that's 12 attacks again, looking for 2s to hit. That's a few hits, 10 hits.
Treat yourself.
Okay. 4s to wound. Any wounds are AP -3. That's quite a few, so that's 6. That's 6 plus saves there, Bill.
Easily done, watch this. Oh, a 1,
You've got
so
1, damage
2
1
guys
each.
dead. Oh, yeah, 2 guys dead and 1 guy wounded. 2 dead, and then he's wounded. 3.
To finish up the rest of the Gene Stealers now, it's 20 attacks for all of them. Again, hitting on 2s. Those little ones
Look at
there.
all those 1s. But look at all those hits.
Not bad. So again, wounding on 4s. Any 6s go straight through the armour. There's 3 6s there.
Oh no.
So
Two of the guys
that's
dead.
1 dead. That's the guy on 1 wound.
And then the rest is the saves for the remaining dude.
Yeah, 4 plus saves.
Nah, see you later. That squad is wiped.
Nom 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 nom
Nom nom nom nom nom.
nom.
Delicious, delicious pink power. How we feast upon your flesh. Wonderful. And they're going to consolidate, no doubt. Next up to fight is the Carnifex.
Yep, so he has a rule called Living Battering Ram, where when he finishes his charge move, you roll a dice, and on a 4 plus, you suffer a mortal wound. So this could take out one of your intercessors.
No.
Survive.
Not this day, coward.
But because I made the charge, I get to add 1 in my hit rolls now. And with my tusks, I get to add 1 to my attacks.
Nice.
I also get to add 1 to my attacks with the dual scything talons. So he's got base attacks of 4, plus 1 for the tusks, and plus 1 for the dual scything talons. So that's 6 attacks. Adding 1 to my hits for the battering ram rule means I'm hitting on 3s. There's 2 misses. It's a strength 6.
Toughness 4. Raise to wound.
I also get to reroll ones to hit as well, but I don't think I rolled any.
No.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. So we're good for 3s. There you go, Billy. There's 4 3s. The AP of that weapon is -3, so
6s. Nothing.
3 damage a pop.
Well, that's the unit gone as well. The Carnifex has had its day. Some said they never see it. I never doubted it. So it's the end of the Tyranid's turn. In summary, you've scored 1 point in the middle for seizing my objective.
Yep, as well as my own.
As well as your own, so that's 2.
It's 2 victory points.
And there was obviously no first blood to get because under the old school rules, it was only for me to get, really. So, is that it?
That's it. It's no morale.
3 points to 2 to the Space Marines, but things are looking dire. First of all, my lieutenant has withdrawn from the combat with the Gene Stealers, which can open him up for some shooting.
Run away!
Run away! It's the Primaris way. My captain's also withdrawn slightly, along with my brave standard ancient. The Hellblasters moved a little bit to make room for the Dreadnought, who surged forwards. The Intercessors have moved up also.
Very brave.
Very brave, but they've got some added attacks characteristics, so we'll see what happens. My aggressors have pushed around the street corner. They were anticipating some sort of attack on the left, but there's more pressing matters in the middle here. The repulsors stayed where it was, and the Dreadnought's just hopped across the bollards there and is ready to open fire. Okay, before I carry on, we are changing the combat doctrine to tactical, which is rapid fire and assault weapons gain 1 AP. So into the psychic phase, I'm going to cast Might of Heroes on my Dreadnought. Looking for a 6, but it's now a 7.
Yep,
because of Shadow in the Warp.
So I'm going to try and deny. With a 6, no.
No, so that goes off. So that gives +1 strength, toughness, and attacks.
Nice.
So that might come in handy for some alien mulching. These intercessors are going to open my shooting account by shooting at the Carnifex. So with the bolter drill, we're looking at a -1 to hit. So
because of spore cysts.
Yeah, 4s. Re-rolling 1s with
That's
the
a good roll.
bolter fusillade.
Good roll. 2 misses though.
Yeah, I've done very well there. Strength 4 against toughness.
Toughness is 7.
7s.
Looking for 5s.
5s to wound.
Oh, that's good.
There's a few. 1, 2, 3, 4. And with the new combat doctrine, it is +2 AP. Because bolt rifles normally 1, and with the tactical doctrine in place, we should be able to do a bit more damage, so -2.
So I'm looking for a 5+ save for my Carnifex. He makes none of them.
None. Tasty, so that's...
He's down to 4 wounds.
Yeah. Saucy. Next up to shoot is the Redemptor Dreadnought. He's going to throw everything at the Hive Tyrant. I'm not going to overcharge it because it's already strength 8, which will do hopefully some damage to the toughness 7 model. D6 shots. 5, that'll do me.
Strong.
It is -1 to hit.
Yep.
So my ballistic skills, I'm looking at 4s.
Oh, that's good.
That is good. 3s to wound. Oh, it's not great.
No, any rerolls in there for the Dreadnought?
No, there's no rerolls for the Dreadnought, so it's just the one that's gone through.
So it will go to my invulnerable save of 4+. Makes it.
Oh, horrible.
The Hive Mind wills it.
Okay, so he's got 4 Stormbolter shots.
Oh.
All hit. Shoot 4, so 5s to wound. Just the 1.
So that's now AP -1, is it?
Yes,
so
because it's just a
Stormbolter.
Stormbolter, so yeah.
Okay, so he's
Tactical
on a 4+
doctrine kicking
save.
in. 4+.
Yeah, anyway.
No, so that takes a wound where the plasma didn't.
I've got my catalyst, so
Oh,
I've
of
got
course
my
you have.
5+ feel no pain as well.
Hey!
Hey!
Alley! Okay, in with the flamer now. Heavy flamer, D6 auto hits for 4. And strength is 5.
So looking for 5s.
5 to wound.
Oh,
Oh no,
I like
3 of
it.
them. And it's minus, is it? Heavy flamer, 1 damage, no. Just 1 damage, so normal save.
Okay, so looking for a 3+ on a normal armour. Oh, it makes all 3, Billy.
Filth.
He will not burn!
Filth.
You cannot purge that alien.
So the Icarus rocket pod, it's +1 to hit at a ground target, so it'll be -1, so it'll be hitting on 5s. It's D3 shots. 3 5s to hit. 1 strength 7,
Toughness 7,
4s to wounds.
4+. Survives.
Okay, my aggressors are going to target the Carnifex, and they can just see his long, horrible toenail poking around the corner. Aggressors shooting this many. Looking for 4s to hit because of the rule, the -1 to hit rule.
We can take it. Come on, Carnifex.
Okay. So I re-rolled, there was 3 1s, I re-rolled them with the bolter fusillade rule. They all still missed, so it wasn't particularly handy on this occasion.
I think you got enough.
I think I got enough, there's a lot there. Looking for 5s to wound.
Oh, not bad.
And a lot of 1s. So 8 of the shots got through and wounded, and with the new tactical doctrine, -1 AP.
Yep, so looking for a 4+. I've got to make 5 of these.
Yes.
Here we go. 4+.
You've done not bad.
No, it's not enough. He's gone.
I've just done enough, is that right?
Yep, 4 wounds.
4 wounds for 4 lives.
I think I get to see if he...
Did he thrash out or explode in a pile of acid?
No, he doesn't actually.
Get off the board
No, he
then.
doesn't.
Get off the objective. It's go hard or go home time. The Hell Blasters are half range. They're supercharging, and they're going to shoot the Hive Tyrant, who is -1 to hit. So I'm re-rolling natural 1s because of the captain. 2s I think will cause death. So let's see what happens. Re-rolling these 1s. Another guy's dead too. I think I've got 2 guys dead as a result of that.
Yep.
But this many hits. So they'll get to fight again in a second because of the flag. Strength is now, I believe, 8 because of the supercharge.
So toughness 7, looking at 3s.
3s to wound.
6 got through. So I'm on my invulnerable save of 4+. These are 2 damage each, right? As well.
Yeah, 2 damage each.
Okay, here we go. Looking for 4s. Oh, only 1, Billy.
It's sickening. And I've lost 2 guys.
And I got catalyst, so it's 2 wounds, 2 dice. And 5+.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
Oh, I saved 1 as well.
Okay.
So only 1 damage.
After all that, and I've lost 2 guys. So the 2 guys that are dead on a 4+ will get to shoot again. No. So I've lost 2 guys and I've taken off 1 wound. Lame.
He's down to 10, the Hive Tyrant.
Very lame. Next up to shoot is the Repulsor. It's going to shoot everything at the Hive Tyrant. So last Talon and last Cannons. Re-rolling the 1 because of the captain. Naturally a 1. And it was a 4 to hit. So only 1 gets through. Strength 9 against toughness 7. Doesn't win.
You got 8 command points. I don't know if it's worth it, really.
Yeah, I'm going to spend 1 so see if it wounds. No! So the Storm Bolters times 3, 6 dice, going to be shooting at the Hive Tyrant. 4s to hit, 3 hit, 5s to wound, 1 wounds.
Yep.
Normal save.
AP is now -1 because of your doctrine.
Yeah.
So looking for my 4+.
It's one of those days, isn't it? One of those days. Okay, the Frag Storm Grenade launcher next. It's Assault D6 for 1. Excellent. 4s. No, nothing.
Reroll the 1.
Oh yeah. Nah. Everything's missing today, and also I've got the little stubber. Every 3.
So
I believe it's going to be
4s.
4s. So 5s to wound. Nothing. Can't wound anything today. And the Ancient. He's got 2 shots. Always hit with 1. Nothing. Doesn't wound. So nothing's worked. Last to shoot will be the Dreadnought. Right, the Dreadnought heavy onslaught cannon, 12 shots. The Gene Stealer's got a -1 on them.
No.
No, okay, so we're weapons free. We are looking for a 3+ to hit. Rerolling 1s, of which there are a few because of the captain.
Wow.
Yeah, that'll do me. So there's 1 miss.
They are getting hosed. 3s, yep.
3s to wound. Oh wow, there's a lot of 1s.
You've got a lieutenant there.
I do have a lieutenant.
So,
Rerolling the 1s.
wow.
Yeah.
That's strong.
Lucky that the lieutenant legged it and survived your initial mulch.
Yep.
And it is AP is -1. And it's a heavy weapon, so it doesn't benefit from the doctrine this turn.
No, but my Gene Stealers have a 5+ in run.
Okay.
So straight into that. Looking for 5s. There's 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4 fall. There you go.
All right, not bad. I've got the underslung Gatling cannon now. 3s to hit. Rerolling the 1s. Have you ever seen so many? 4 hits. 3s to wound. Rerolling 1.
Yep.
What's that many vulnerable saves, please,
The
David?
lieutenant being inspiring. 5+. Another 3
Another
down.
3. Okay.
They're getting thin now.
That's
And there's
luckily-
less than 10, so they've lost 1 attack.
Okay, so semi-raspberry the Gene Stealers. So lastly, the grenade launches. There's 2 of them. So assault D6 on 2 of them. Naturally for a 4. 3s to hit. All hit. So 4s to wound. Rerolling the unbelievable 1s.
Lieutenant doing his job.
Yeah.
There.
So another 3 normal
Looking
saves.
for 5s. None again. Another 3 go down.
Damn.
Now we're getting thinned out.
Into the fight phase, the intercessors are declaring their charge against the Hive Tyrant.
Yep. So D3 shots. Hits on a 6. Nope.
No, and it's charge range or straight in.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can wrap around.
Yep.
Yeah, nice. Now the Dreadnought has to follow up, looking for. It's the 3 charge. What was I looking for?
Oh, I think. Oh,
Within an inch.
yeah. I think
Just
it gets in.
By the
Just
skin of my
by
ceramite,
about 1/16.
ceramite, pink ceramite teeth, I've scraped in. Huzzah. Okay, into the fight. We have lots of dice here to represent the new and improved stat line for the Primaris Space Marine. They've all got an extra attack when they've charged in. My sergeant has a power sword. They'll be represented by the green dice. So we are looking for 3s to hit. Looking for 5s to wound.
Yep.
5s to wound.
Right. So the power sword is a 4+.
Oh,
Makes it, and these are a 3+ on his armor. So fails 1, so he's down to 9.
it's not what I expected, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah. Oh, I've got catalyst.
Oh, good.
5+. No,
Ah.
it's a shame.
I can feel the tides turning already. So the Dreadnought with his Redemptor Power Fist is going in, remembering he's got Might of Heroes cast on him. So he's up to 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. That was lucky.
So 4+ in run. These are 3 damage each, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm going to have to use a command reroll on one of them.
Oh.
Oh, no!
Okay, so the damage we're looking at is D6 damage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So
Ooh.
is that 2d6 damage?
Yeah. Oh, it's 9.
9. What was he on? What was he on?
He's on 9, so this could kill him, but I've
Oh,
got
so you've
my
got 9.
catalyst saves. So I need to make 1 5 or 6 for him to survive. And there's 2.
God, I hate you.
There's 2. So he's down to 2 wounds.
God, I hate that.
I'll find it eventually. That's right under my tongue.
So he's taken a wallop. He's down to 2 mega wounds, but he's alive and will get to fight back. Fighting back now.
Yep, so 4 attacks with the monstrous bone sword. I'm going to put them all into the Primaris Marines and try and thin them out a little bit.
Wisdom from David there.
Well, so hitting on 4s. That is dreadful.
Oh dear! Any kind of rerolls?
No, not for this boy.
Walk away then, old chum.
The only thing he did do...
We must have stabbed his eyes out.
The only thing, Catalyst saved me a victory point there. It stopped you getting one because you could have consolidated onto it.
Indeed. So yeah, that's
So that
worth its weight in
its
gold.
but
To shame on me. Finishing off with the pincer tail attack.
yeah, pincer tail attack. So I'm going to try my luck here. Might as well go for the dreadnought. I
Oh.
suppose.
What are we looking at?
So 4s to hit. Billy, give me back my dice. I don't want to use yours anymore.
You have to turn the electromagnet off from underneath the table. Okay, so at the end of my turn, I've managed to hold on to the same objective. My librarian is in there somewhere holding it. There he is. So apparently I get 3 points for holding it in consecutive turns.
Yep.
So that puts me up to 6 points to David's 2. But he's obviously likely to incur the same victory points on that side. So on to Tyranid's turn 2.
Gene Stealer's got a good advance up.
Yeah.
They're 3 dice rolled for the Kraken trait and the Broodlord just behind, facing down on the Hellblasters. Hive Tyrant stayed where he is, but these Zone Thropes have moved up to take that objective.
I know.
Venom
And
Thropes
under the
just
rules
behind.
of the objectives, it doesn't have to be the same unit that holds it, as long as you're holding it consecutively for 2 turns. You get the 3 victory points instead of the 1.
Yep.
So wisdom from Dave. They've moved up.
Yep.
They've stayed where they are.
They will say where they are.
But some cheeky little deep striking over there.
Yep, so the Trigons popped up 9 inches away from the aggressors. And I've put the High Flyer and the other Trigon, sorry, that's the Trigon Prime over that side.
Okay.
Yeah, coming round Billy's back door, facing off the repulsor.
Excellent. Okay,
Yeah.
have you got a stratagem in your hand?
I have a stratagem in my hand.
And what is it?
Rapid regeneration.
No
2
way.
command points to regain D3 wounds on my Hive Tyrant. And so 2, so
That's
he's up
wiped
to
off.
4.
Brave. I'm going to play Auspex Scan on my aggressors who have a bit of a tasty bug at the back who's going to look to do some damage. So I get to fire as if it was my shooting phase at -1 to hit. Okay, so this is for the grenade launchers on their backs. I rolled this many, which is 13 shots, hitting on 4s. Only 4 got through. 5s and 6s to wound. Only 1. 1 measly save acquired.
3 plus? No!
Oh, we've opened our account early. Now this many with the bulk storming gauntlet with the tactical doctrine in place. Please load my hand save. 4s to hit, but with my chapter discipline, I'm re-rolling with my 1s, re-rolling those to hit, 5s to wound. Oh god, it's terrible.
2?
After all that, 2. It's a shame. Gone.
Oh, 1 save. I think you're at AP -1. as
AP
well.
-1 because of the tactical doctrine.
Yep, so that goes to a 4 up. So I've lost 2 wounds from that on my Trigon.
Or was it worth 2 command points? Maybe not at this stage.
I'm going to start with Smite with the Broodlord.
Here we go.
Looking for a 5. 11. It's a super
Oh,
Smite.
can I deny? Am I in deny range?
You'd have to roll a 12 and you're at -1 because I should have the wall.
I'll tell you what, I won't waste everyone's time. Carry on, good sir.
So this is on those intercessors now. It's
Yeah.
D6 mortal wounds. For a 6.
Oh my god.
Ah, that was
D6
strong, wasn't it?
mortal wounds.
An 11 and then a
3
6.
dead Primaris.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep, so now I'm going to smite these guys with my Hive Tyrant.
Okay.
So this time looking for a 6.
I'm going to try and deny that one
Goes off.
because I think I've arranged to deny that.
Yep, so -1 on your result. Oh, good.
Yes.
Denied.
Denied. Get out.
Denied.
Thanks for coming.
So the Hive Tyrant's other power is the Horror, going off on a 6. And I'm going to put that on that dread.
Should have done this one instead.
I went the other way around this time.
Yeah.
So looking for a 6.
Baby like a drum.
Oh,
No, it's not
doesn't
happened.
happen. He's wounded. He's poorly. It's not going well. Right. First off then, I'll do the smite with the neurothrope.
Okie doke.
So now this is a 7.
What are you smiting? It's got to be the Primaris, isn't it?
Yeah, I was hoping to clear the Primaris and then use the super smite, but now I'm at a 7. I'm thinking
It's
I
getting
should
harder and
just go for
harder
the
each
super
time.
smite and then just clear those Primaris off.
Super
I'm going to
smite
do that. I'm
me.
going to do that. I'm going to go with the zone throw.
Super smite me, sexies.
I'm going to go with the warp blast. So looking for 7, rerolling 1s. Whoa, come on, 3 or more.
Oh, that's a scandal. Scandal in the war zone.
So it's 3 plus D3 mortal wounds for 1, but that's 4 mortal wounds. So
Go on.
sorry, guys.
That's alright, they're gone.
Okay, so they're now going to cast the horror, and I'm going to put it all on my. Sorry, not the horror. Catalyst again on the Hive Tyrant. So looking for a 6, rerolling 1s. 9 goes off, so he's got Catalyst again.
Good.
And that was the second power of the zone throat. Now I'm going to use my neurothrope. So I'm going to go smite again. Now looking for an 8.
Yeah.
Rerolling 1s. Oh, so I need a 5 or 6. No.
No.
And the second, this is all on the dreadnought. So the second lot
Yeah, sure.
is Psychic Scream.
Of course.
5.
And cheating
That's a
smite.
10. Yep. For 1 wound.
Okay. I'll take
1
that.
mortal wound.
I got away with that one.
It's going to be the Tyrannofex with his Rupture Cannon. 3
Long,
shots.
thick, purple, wider at the tip. It's going to be shooting
Yeah. It's got to make up today because there's no exocrine
at this dreadnought.
showing off.
Yeah.
So,
So he's average.
yeah, so he gets to shoot twice. It's 3 shots to go. Rerolling 1s because he's a Kronos. So this is at that dreadnought there. Looking for 4s.
Oh, it's a whiff.
Rerolling 1. Hits. It's a strength 10.
Toughness 7.
For 3s. No!
Glorious.
Brilliant.
Again?
Yep, second round of shooting. Looking for 4s again. That's more like it.
No.
That's more like it. So looking for 3s to wound. 2 wounds. AP minus 3.
So 6 plus save. Nothing.
And it's D6 damage. For 8.
Wah.
Okay, shooting next to the Trigon Prime at the aggressors. So it's biocontainment spines. It's got 12 shots, hitting on 4s. 4, so wounding on 4s. So that's 5 get through. AP
Wow.
0.
So looking for 3 plus saves.
Oh,
2
get
gone through. So 1 is down to 1 wound because they now have 3 wounds apiece.
The Trigon there at the back, he's got his bioelectric pulse, which is pretty much the same as the Trigon Prime, so it's only 6 shots going into the repulsor. It's a 12-inch range. So, looking for 4s to hit. Oh, that's bad.
Terrible roll,
That's
Dave.
bad. 5s, no.
Oh dear.
And the last one is the High Flyrant with his heavy venom cannon.
Heavy venom cannon into the repulsor.
Yep. D3 shots. For 2 on 3s. 1 hit. 3s? No,
Or
it's
is
a
it-
2.
Oh,
It's a lackluster
terrible.
2.
Is that all the shooting?
That's all the shooting.
Okay, so it's time to get your nom-noms on. Into the fight phase, Dave's Gene Stealers are charging the Hell Blasters. Some tasty Overwatch action coming up.
Wow.
Oh, there's a few there, and there's I'm
4.
re-rolling 1s as well because of the captain.
Stand by.
Negative, so 4 6s. Who would have thought?
Wow. 3s.
3s to wound, all wound.
So
This
5 plus Invan. You could nearly wipe them out here.
That'd be nice.
Whoa.
3 dead.
4 dead.
4 dead. Wipe them out, all of them.
Blimey.
Of course, son.
Where?
Of course, son. Okay, the surviving Gene Stealer made it in, and then followed by the Broodlord, who had to use a command point to boost his charge, and he just makes it in. Next up charging in is the Trigon Prime, who's going to charge the aggressors. So first of all, the grenade launchers on their backs, there's D6 shots, this many. Looking for 6s, we've got a few.
It's 3. No rerolls.
No, looking for 5s to wound. 2 wounds, no AP, so your normal save.
Looking for a 3+.
Snake Eyes, fool!
He loses another 2 wounds.
2 wounds down, so taking him down to
8.
8. Okay, and now Bolt Gauntlets firing Overwatch at the Trigon Prime. Looking for 6s. There's a few 1s in there, so because of my Bolter Fusillade rule, re-rolling, nothing extra, so there was 5 hits, 3 more of them wound.
The AP minus
1.
AP
AP's minus 1.
Okay, so I'm looking for 4s. Oh, I'll make 2, so 1 more wound.
Yeah.
That's 7.
Not too bad, so it's on 7 wounds.
Yep. So he's behemoth, so I get 2 goes at it. That's an 8.
Behemoth rule might work nicely here.
No.
Not
fails
today,
the
old
charge.
son. So, aggressors held their ground. Fearful.
Put him off.
Put him off, yeah. The shot around his feet, he was dancing.
Oh, the bolters! The bolters!
Okay, here we go. So the Hive Tyrants decide to charge at the repulsor. So straight into Overwatch with the last Talon and last cannons.
Oh.
2 hot 6s.
Right.
Strength 9, so looking for 3s to wound. 1 wounds.
So he's in van, 4+.
Yeah.
No, I'm failing saves left, right.
D6
centre.
damage with the last cannon. For 5 damage. I'll take that all day long.
He's down to 7.
7 wounds left on that bad boy. Stormbolter's Overwatching next. 1 hit. 5s to wound that. And the Stubber, is that 3 shots?
Yep, every 3.
Every 3, so 6s, nothing. What else have I got? Nothing. Frag Storms, which is D6. 4 shots. Oh, one's gone through. Doesn't wound. So you are now free to charge in.
Okay.
Rolling the charge for the Hive Tyrant.
Yep, so he's behemoth as well, so he gets 2 goes at it, needing a 9. 4 ain't going to do it, but a 9 does. He's in.
Well played, Dave. The Behemoth rule brings him into Mortal Kombat with my purple brick.
Yep.
In no
so
relation
now
to
this
the
guy
estate.
gets a free charge.
Indeed he does.
He also needs a 9. No, he's behemoth as well, so no, doesn't do it.
Okay, we're fighting in the centre now.
Yep, so my Hive Tyrant is going to fight first. I'm going to play the Voracious Appetite stratagem,
Oh,
which means I reroll all failed wound rolls
that's strong.
for a monster or character. So he's got 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. So that's 1 miss.
That'll do you, innit?
That'll do. Now it's not wounding. It's wounding on a 5 actually.
Well, I'm toughness 8 because of the Might of Heroes that was boosted, so...
Strength 7. That's
Yeah.
6. So wounding on 5s, but re-rolling. Voracious Appetite.
It's paid off, you've got another 1.
Yeah, so that's 2 wounds.
It'll be a 5+ save.
Yeah, minus 2.
Snake Eyes for me. What's the damage?
3 each.
So 6 down, so I'm down to 6 wounds on the
So
Dreadnought.
up next is a pincer tail attack, so it's just 1 attack, 3s to hit. Hits again, looking for a 5. No.
Negative. Okay.
Yeah.
The one and only Gene Stealer here.
So there's only 1 of him now, so he only gets 3 attacks.
Okay.
He's hitting on 2s because of the Broodlord. 2 hits, wounding on 4s. So yeah, doesn't have a more. So that's AP minus 1.
4+ save. Saves
Makes
it.
it. Gene Stealer's whiffed.
So it's going to be the Broodlord now, I take it.
Yep. So Broodlord has 6 attacks. I can reroll all failed wound rolls for his monstrous rending claws.
Good.
So he hits on 2s. Oh, look at that!
That's
4
lot
ones.
more ones than I've rolled.
Bad day. Bad day.
Does a 6 cause a rend of some sort?
No, it doesn't.
No.
Only
Okay.
only on a wound roll. So now he's
No.
wounding on strength 5, wounding on 3s. And a 6. Oh. It says I can re-roll all failed wound rolls.
Okay.
Thank goodness. So, my 5. That is AP minus 3.
6 plus save.
It does D3 damage for 1.
1, so they survive, or 1 is wounded. The Warlord, the Flyrant, is getting stuck into the repulsor.
Yep, so he's got 4 base attacks, but he's got the size of Tyran, or Tyran.
Tyrone.
Tyrone. He's got
You
Tyrone
silly
size.
fat. Yeah.
Very good. So he's got an additional attack for those. So we are looking at 2s to hit and 6s cause additional hits.
Uh-oh.
Oh my word.
There is a 6 there, though.
There is.
Which
So
does nothing.
2s hit. Yeah, his weapon skill's 2 plus.
Yeah, tasty.
So I'm quite fortunate there. So we add 1 to his strength, but he's still under the toughness of the pulsar, so looking for 5s. Nothing.
No. Hail. Damn! Hellblasters in combat, drawing daggers, pistols, and they've got a big handful of dice, obviously with their improved profile. Hitting on 3s. Rolling the 1s because of the captain, so another 1. 5s to wound?
Toughness 5, yeah.
Yeah, 5s to wound.
Oh, not bad.
There's
4.
a lieutenant range, so you can re-roll that 1.
Wow.
Another 5, so
I'm looking for 4 up saves.
yes.
Fails 3.
How many wounds has he got?
It's a 6 wound model,
Okay, well, no, that's not so bad.
so he's down to 3.
Getting his opportunity to smash face back in. He is still buffed from the Might of Heroes, so we've got 5 attacks, hitting on 4s. 3 have gone through. Am I in buff range? No, I'm not in buff range of the captain. 2s to wound. All 3 wound.
So 4 up in Van.
Oh, you've mitigated a lot of that damage, so
Fails
D6
1.
damage.
I might have to command reroll that.
Oh yeah, go for it, go on.
For a 4 plus.
That's a command point well spent.
I'm down to 1 now.
Yes. Up there, the repulsor managed to grow an arm and slap the hive tire, the Flyrant around the face and took a wound off. He's been tangoed. End of Tyranids turn 2. The scores on the doors. Dave will score 3 points for consecutively holding the centre objective for 2 turns.
Yep.
Plus another one over there, so
So I'm on up to 8. So it's 8 to 6
Yeah.
Tyranids to Primaris.
hell. The Dreadnought has stomped forwards along with the Lieutenant in tow, hopefully to get some beast on over here. My Hellblasters have stayed in combat because if they fell back they wouldn't be any good anyway. My Captain has actually withdrawn, that the brave soldier he is, and is holding the objective inside.
He didn't run away.
Didn't run away! The Repulsor, using the fly keyword, has managed to disconnect from combat and move over to a bit of a blocking move over on this side, stopping the Trigon getting through that gap over there. And the aggressors have pushed up a little bit, hopefully to get their shooting on. A very tough unit that's going to be very difficult to shift. But we've got a little trick with the Librarian, so we'll see how we get on with that. Psychic phase, I am going to cast Null Zone against the Neurothropes. Is that what they're called?
Throats?
Zone Thropes, sorry. Looking for an 8. That scuppered my plans a little bit. And then I'm going to try and do a smite against the
Hive Tyrant.
Hive Tyrant.
It's -1 on your test because of Shadow of the Warp, and
Of course.
I can deny it.
So there's a 7.
So it goes off unless
Goes off on 6, so you need to...
I can deny. 7.
So you beat it.
Yeah. Because you
Terrible
got
psychic
-1 to
phase.
6.
Don't know why we bothered on to shoot. Just for the record, I've kept with the tactical doctrine of rapid fire and assault weapons having an extra 1 AP, because I haven't got enough in combat to really warrant the assault one coming in. So I rolled the grenade launcher D6 shots for this many against the zone throats.
They're in the bubble as well as the venom throat, so it's
they are.
-1 to hit.
Okay. It's still in range for the re-rolls, so the ones get re-rolled into all misses again. We have this many. What's their toughness?
4.
4's to wound. Not in range of the lieutenant for buffing, so
That's 2.
just a 2.
So zone throats have a 3+ invulnerable save.
Yeah, go on.
Failed 1.
Okay. Now we're looking for the aggressives. Bolt Storm Gauntlets. 4's to hit. Re-rolling the 1s. Rolling the 1s. Couple more. 4's to wound.
9 saves to make. Looking for 3+.
Oh, no
Just
way.
one, Billy.
No way. After all that
Warp
shooting.
shield. Zone throats.
Unbelievable.
Unkillable.
So one's down to 1 wound. Okay, the Hell Blasters are going to shoot their pistols into the Broodlord. Looking for 3's to hit. Captain is not in range anymore with them. Toughness
5.
5's to wound. 1 wound.
Yep. What's the AP on that pistols?
Uh,
-1, isn't it?
No, because we're still in tactical, so pistols would have been -1 AP, but I'm not doing it. So normal save.
So we've got normal 4+. Ah!
Loses another wound.
It's down to 2. Can he survive?
One survivor. Lieutenant shooting against the zone throats with his Stalker Bolt rifle. Misses. Worth its weight in lead. Okay, with this Redemptor and with my newfound chapter tactic or trait, with my 3 inches of extra range, I am able to just reach the brood over there.
Right on the base.
Right on the tip, just on the tip, just how we like it. So I'm going to declare split fire where the smaller Gatling cannon is going to go towards the Hive Tyrant, and the large one is going to go towards the Gribblies because of the range. So still hitting on 5s, aren't I? Because I've moved and done Raspberry.
Yep.
It's the wound. So all but 1.
So they've got a 6 up save normally.
And this is the heavy
They're in cover. So
Minus
they're
1.
to a 5.
-1. So
So
back to 6s.
Back to 6s. Oh, drop dice. It's not looking pretty though. 4 gaunts.
Shredded. Smaller version of the cannon shooting at the Hive Tyrant. 2 hits. Snake Eyes. It's up to shoot. The repulsor is going to be shooting at the Hive Tyrant. The last cannon's all everything shooting at it. Is the captain in range? Buffing range? I think he might be. Stand by. In range, so I get to re-roll the 1 for another 1. How many times am I going to do that in my life?
So looking for 3s.
3's to wound. Just the 1 wound.
It's my 4+ invuln. Yes,
Oh,
finally.
God.
I feel like I failed so many saves.
1 bolters. Re-rolling the 1s. So 4 hits. No wounds.
And the Iron Hail Heavy Stubber 4s required. Oh, I took another wound.
What are you down to now?
5. That's my Warlord.
Say what? Standard bearer. My ancient is going to shoot his bolt rifle at the Hive Tyrant, and he misses in spectacular fashion. So fight phase. Dreadnought's going to look to charge into the zone throats. Is there any Overwatch you can do there?
No.
Nothing. No brain guns.
Brin guns.
3.
4. I don't think he makes it.
No, I don't think either. I'm going to have to spend a command point and re-roll one of those. 3. What am I looking for? Need a 5.
I think you need a 5, yeah.
So re-roll that one. Me.
Makes it in and a half.
Yeah. All charged. The lieutenant's charged into the Broodlord as well as the Primaris Ancient to back up the Hellblasters. The Dreadnought remains in combat with the Hive Tyrant, but the Librarians also made it in. And this Dreadnought's made a very long charge and got into combat here, and the aggressors have also punched up. So everything is getting stuck in. Okay, this Redemptor Dreadnought is going to attack first. 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. Ooh. To wound, it's 2s to wound. That's handy. So it's your invulnerable save.
3+.
One's gone through and does a lot of damage.
He'll just kill that one.
The aggressors are going to punch into the zone throats, hitting on, wounding on 2s. So you've got that many of your invulnerable saves.
What's the damage on those?
Damage on these is D3.
Oh, this could be critical in the Marines' attempt. Oh. You know what? I'm seriously considering command reroll of one of those.
Okay.
Go on then. You'll have to make them work because you won't wipe me out. So do one at a time, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1 dead.
Boom.
1 down to 1 wound. The next
so
one kills
dies,
it.
Yeah, and then the last one
Down to 1 wound.
Okay, over here, the Lieutenant and the Primaris Ancient managed to get the last 2 remaining wounds off the Broodlord, killing him. Now we're going over here to the Primaris Lieutenant, sorry, the Primaris Librarian. 4 attacks. There we go. 2 hits to wound.
5s, yeah.
Nothing, unfortunately. The fighters have fought, so now it's the first of my choices, so it's going to be the Dreadnought. 4 attacks because there's no Might of Heroes. Hitting on 4s in Raspberry mode.
Oh, nice.
Not tasty. And it's going to be 3s to wound.
2s, I think.
2s. Oh. Either way, they've gone through. And it's your invulnerable save.
Yeah. 4+. I think I've got 1 command reroll there. Which I'm going to have to do.
You're going to do it, you little snake.
Oh, sorry. No.
Oh.
Doesn't get it. Sam, what's the damage?
D6 damage, isn't it, with the power fist? So you're on 4 wounds, so I'm looking for a 4 or more.
Ah, he's gone.
I'll come on point it. No, I won't.
No, I do get to attack back because of his lash whip.
Okay.
Got in my base profile.
Go for it.
So hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound, AP -2.
5+ save.
It's a
No.
straight 3 damage.
So I'm down to 3. Vicious lash whip. Naughty lash whip. Get off.
I need to roll to see if he goes wild, I think.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, on his death throws on a 6. He lashes out.
Oh, yeah.
That's so close.
How's ain't good enough, son? Right. Summarise here, the boys chopped up the last of the Gene Stealers there. The Zone Threats attacked back and killed one aggressor, who was already down to 1 wound. And that's it. So scores, I get 3 points for in there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it, isn't it?
Yep.
So what's the current score?
You've got 9
9 points.
to 8.
9-8 to the Space Marines.
I've fallen back a little bit with my zone throats. Put just over an inch between us, but still on the objective. The Trigon Prime has moved up down the far side. He can actually see the captain in his hiding place.
In the darkness, in the window.
So he's going to have a shooting go at him. The High Flyrants moved up right next to the Hellblasters.
Yes, he has.
To make some noise. And the Gaunts have fallen back on the far side.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stop Billy from blowing them off, hopefully.
Yeah, because I was going to clear them off, but there's 2 lots now. So, awesome, on to some psychics.
Yeah, so I'm going to start with the Zone Thropes. Casting Catalyst. Warp charge value of 6 on themselves. Ah,
Perils of the Warp.
D3 mortal wounds for 1. That kills 1. Oh joy!
More than I could do.
Brain
Brains!
Brains. Okay, so next up is the Neurothrope. So I'm going to cast Smite with him, so now looking for a 6, rerolling 1s.
Nice.
Now you've already tried to deny, so I'm just going to leave that. So that does D3 mortal wounds on an aggressor for 1. So next up is Psychic Scream, warp charge value of 5. Goes off on an 8 again, D3 mortal wounds for another 1. Oh, so he's actually down to 1 now.
Yes.
Hive Tyrant over the far side.
Okay.
So he's going to do a smite. So now looking for a 6 on the Hellblasters. So it goes off with an 8, D3 mortal wounds for 1.
That kills that dude.
The
Oh, we're over here.
Trigon Prime
What will he be shooting at?
at your captain.
My captain, who is currently residing in there somewhere. See if I can see him through the window. Oh, no, I can see his sword. Brave Erin Caladan is his name.
That's nice.
It is, isn't it?
It's a very nice name.
It's Latin for coward.
So I got 12 shots. He's still on the high profile, so 4s to hit. He's toughness 4, so looking for 3s to wound. That's not too bad. 6 wounds.
What's the minus?
It's -0.
Okay, so 3+ saves.
Do you get
Oh,
one
God,
for
he's-
cover as well?
Oh yes, I'm in cover, so
So you saved them all.
I saved them all because I'm double hard. Erin Caladan.
Wow.
Next up, Tyranifex is firing up his big, veiny, long. This one's green.
Yeah, be careful.
PG-13.
So he hasn't moved, so he gets to shoot twice as usual. So first 3 shots, all at this Redemptor.
Yeah. Okay, let's have it.
So Kronos are rerolling 1s, 4s to hit. 2 hits. Strength 10, so 3s to wound. 1 wound, AP -3.
6+ save. Fails.
So D6 damage for 4. He's down to 1 wound.
1 wound is all you need.
Yeah, I think I've got to get rid of that Dreadnought really.
Yeah. Okay, so he's on 1 wound remaining. Should be done.
Yep.
But will it be?
Looking for 4s, we're rolling 1s. For 3s. Come on. Doesn't. Oh, it's a 1.
Oh.
Classic.
Born survivor.
Bad news. So, Stinger Salvo now. 4 shots. Getting to shoot twice. It's 24-inch range. So, yeah.
Well in.
So, looking for 4s. Rerolling 1s to hit. Why didn't I roll like that a second ago?
It's always the way.
It's always the way. Maybe the Stinger Salvo is just better.
Yeah.
It's a strength 5, so looking for 5s to wound. Oh, there's a few there.
Yeah. Cheeky.
4. Could yet be done. AP is -1. Oh,
It's gone with the 1 wound. Does he explode
Yes.
on a 6?
no.
Thank you, lovely Dreadnought.
It's very nice, isn't
Oh,
it?
thanks, yeah.
Yeah.
The last bit of airbrush work is halfway done. I've got some transfers and some. Yeah, nice. Next up to fire.
Yep, heavy venom cannon, D3 shots for 2 on 3s. Both hits, strength 9, toughness 4, so moving on 2s would be at least 1-1. So AP is -2.
So, 5s. Failed wound.
Failed wound, it does flat 3 damage. So that's another Hellblaster.
Good. I'll take Baldy there. Looks a bit like me, some say. Got a bit of shooting there. Managed to take 1 more wound off a Hellblaster and that was it.
Yep.
So on to the fight phase. Over here we had the aggressors fired a load of Overwatch. They managed to take 1 wound off of the Venom Throats,
Venom throats, yep.
who made it into the charge, which effectively ties them up. Yeah. Over here, the Hive Tyrant, I believe, is charging into the Hellblasters, who are
Yep.
going to have 6 shots. Overwatch. Hot sixes coming in. Oh, hello. Obviously not overcharged, I would have said. So strength 7, toughness 7, isn't it?
Yep.
4s. Nout. 9-inch charge required for the Trigon.
Right.
2 goes at it.
For Behemoth.
7, 8.
Oh, let me remeasure that.
Oh, here we go. Steward's Inquiry. That old chestnut.
Oh. 8. Does it take him within an inch? I'd
Looks
say
like it's
so.
this angle.
Yeah.
We'll give you that, Dave.
Thank you.
Have that one on me. You get me a flat white in the morning. Combat Venom Throats against the aggressors.
Yep, so 2 attacks each for the Venom Throats, hitting on 4s. That's not bad.
You've done well there, David.
Strength 4, your toughness is
Xenos
5.
scumbag.
So looking for 5s now, and I can re-roll all wounds. Oh, there's 3 there, Billy, and I get to re-roll all failed wound rolls for the toxic lasses. Bloody hell, look at that. Excuse my French, there's 5 wounds. That's like pat rolling.
Any minuses? Did
No.
you work it out when I'm toughness 5?
Yes,
Yeah,
I needed 5s. That's pat rolling.
It is pet rolling, and I've lost another 2 wounds. And is there a wounded guy? There is. So he killed 1 aggressor. Good work.
And 1 is down to 2 wounds.
Oh, on back over here.
Yep, so it's my Warlord, High Flyer with the size of Tyranid. 5 dice, 4+1 for the artifact, hitting on 3s.
Dave's on fire.
That's 4 hits. And, oh, there's no 6s there, was there? Because they explode. So, now wounding on 3s. So that is 3 wounds there, Billy. AP is -3.
6 is no.
3 damage apiece.
Oh, the Hell Blasters are wiped from existence, but with the flag, so they're going to, with the flag of the Emperor Ascendant on a 4+ to get to fight, as if it's the fight phase. 2 of them.
That's
So
3 attacks each.
yeah, this many attacks back. Wounding on 5s. 1.
Save of 3+. Yep.
Naturally, and then those Hellblasters are brown bread. Space Marine aggressors attacking back with the Power Fists against. Who should I do this against actually?
Well, you're only in combat with the Venom Throat.
Oh, well, that's narrowing it down. They'll be against the Venom Throat. On 2s.
My save is only a 5+, so I'm not even sure I get a save.
You don't, because I've just punched you into hell. So that is going to be.
They do 3 damage each.
I believe so. It's 3 attacks per punch.
Damage, yeah.
First one, 2 damage.
That kills him.
Next one, 1 damage. 3 damage.
Yeah.
That's a waste. That's a shame. 1 damage.
He's gone, because you've only got 3 dice. So that's all 3 wiped out.
I've actually decided not to consolidate in then because I think I've got a chance of some shooty dackers. At the end of Tyranid's turn 3, it's all very tight, and we've just had a look. And I've got my librarian there because neither unit is objective secured. It's a 3-inch bubble around the objective marker. And I've got 4 models within 3 inches, and Dave has 3. So I think I've denied Dave gaining the 3 there.
Yeah. And got the 1 for yourself.
Well, I don't get what. It's only
No,
on the end of your
turn.
turn, so I just deny you the 3 there.
Yeah.
So you do score 3 points for holding that one consecutively for more than 1 turn.
Yeah, which puts me up to 11.
So Tyranids are on 11. I'm on
8, 9.
Space Marines on 9.
Space Marines on
Going into turn 4. My Dreadnought rolled an amazing run move to add on to his already lengthy walking move. Has managed to get a toe across the line for potential line breaking manoeuvres, although he can't do any shooting at the moment. The aggressors have stayed still, which means I think they get to shoot twice. These guys are just staying in combat. Over on this side, The repulsor has moved on to the objective, whilst my captain is going to show his face and try and do some damage over here. And that's it at the moment, so on to the psychic phase. He's going to try and get null zone off. Looking for an 8. No. It's a shame. Okay, and the other power I'm going to try is smite. Gets the smite off, you're going to
try and deny
that.
So yours is effectively a 6.
Yeah.
I get a 7.
So psychic power is shut down yet again by the hive mind. The aggressors shooting their grenade launchers on their backs. 4s to wound.
Shoot with the zone throat?
Yeah.
Because there's an neurothrope in there, so it's a separate unit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was at the zone throat.
Okay, 3+ in runs. Fail 2. So that's 1 is down to 1 wound.
Okie dokie. Bolt Storm Gauntlets now, with the tactical doctrine still in place. Rolling to hit. Wound. Saves to make at -1 AP.
So 3+ in runs. Oh, failed 3.
1
So
dead and
that's
2,
one.
1 down to 1 wound.
Is it 1 damage each?
Yes.
So basically, he's dead and he's down to 2. Let's call it that.
Okay. The aggressors are going to fire again as per their firestorm rule. So this is with the grenade launchers on their backs. Wow. And to wound 4s.
Whoa.
Saves. Come on, Dave.
Is this all on that last zone throat?
Yeah.
3+. Failed 1. He's down to 1 wound.
Let's re-rolling the 1s. There's a couple in there. There's a lot in there. There's 4. Re-rolling them to hit. A couple more thanks to my chapter tactic. 2s there. They're no good. 4s to wound. Only 2 got through on the second batch.
So 2 3+ saves. Yes.
Oh my god.
Survives.
Okay. Bolt pistol on the librarian. Desperate times. The repulsor now is going to be shooting its guns at the Trigon Prime, last cannons and last talons. Captain rerolls of 1. All hit. Strength 9.
Toughness 6.
3s to wound. 2 go through.
What's the AP? -3.
Yeah.
So 6 up saves. Nearly.
No.
But neither.
Damage. 7.
That kills it.
Oh,
7 wounds left.
glorious.
So on a 6 it goes berserk, I think. Oh, one day! One day
But
it
it
will.
is not this day, Dave.
It's not this day, no.
Get off my lawn. Into the fight phase, the librarian's got his 4 attacks against the 1 wounded dude there. To wound him,
4s.
1 goes through.
So 1 save 3+.
There's AP -3, but he still made it with the 6.
In fun.
Oh, of course. Oh, curses. These are going to punch into both units. The 2 dice represent him, and the other 4 represent these 2, the sergeant and the other aggressor. Hitting on, it'll be 4s because of the fists. So this is going to be 2s to wound because it's the strength 8 fists.
Yep.
Oh, wouldn't you know it?
There's a 3+ in run, and I know I've forgotten my catalyst.
Yeah.
All this phase, which has cost me dearly. I've got no re-rolls, so they D3 wounds each.
Yeah.
Oh.
Both take 3.
So I've got.
Here's
6.
some catalyst rolls, all you Tyranid players out there.
Yeah. Don't hurt me, I forgot them. It's late, really late.
Yeah, it's got really late.
So doing 5s and 6s, not enough. So who was that on?
That was on that one, and then those were on the other one.
So he's lost 4 wounds. My neurothroat, and the other guy's died.
I just want him dead. An attack from the Tyranids. They managed to eat the Primaris Ancient and the Lieutenant here. And the...
Nom 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 nom.
Nom 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 nom
Nom nom nom nom nom nom nom.
didn't get much in the way of return attacks. So he remains alive on 1 wound. Okay. That's the end of my turn. So to summarise, what have I scored?
4 more points.
4 points, so I've got the 3 in there, plus the 1 in there because I've got more dudes alive. That puts me on
13.
13 points, and you're on
11.
So you just scored 2 points in the next round.
So basically I've moved my Neurothrope out of combat a little bit. So he's near enough to grab the objective if I can wipe these guys off.
If you can clear me off.
So with points in mind, I've left both these units here to try and guarantee line breaker, and obviously that's my Warlord, so I don't want him to die. It loses me another point. So I'm going to see what I can do with psychic and shoosting attacks.
Awesome.
I got a smite off. Billy almost denied a smite 11.
Yeah, not
Got
quite
10,
enough.
just
It
got
went
11.
through, and he rolled 1 for the mortal wound.
Yep, and then I got a psychic scream off against the aggressor, but rolled a 1 again for the wound.
The aggressor's 3 wound buff has done them a massive solid there.
Yeah.
Very resilient unit.
Yeah, it really hurts. Hurts me a lot. And the smite of the High Flyrant didn't come off.
Now you rolled a 5 when you needed a 6.
Yeah.
So that's not enough, is it?
No, I'm out of command points, so
On to some shooting. The shooting phase.
yep, straight away with the Tyrannifex now.
Yeah.
So he hasn't moved, so he gets to shoot twice.
What are we shooting at?
Reroll 1s, the aggressors.
What have they ever done?
I don't know. 4s to hit, 2 hits, 2s to wound, strength 10, AP -3.
1 goes through.
Wow. I can't believe you saved 1. And D6
It
damage,
doesn't matter
but
because he's got a
gone.
wound. So thanks to their extraordinary toughness, I've saved myself there. But alas, another round of shooting.
Yeah, so again, 4s to hit, we're rolling 1s. 2 hits, 2s to wound. Oh, it's not been going my well. All the way, 6 up, Billy. Oh, I don't believe it.
Hello, looking to finish me off.
Let's see, 2 rounds of fire hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s for Kronos. Those re-rolls really coming in handy there. Strength 5, toughness 5, now 4s to wound. Oh my word, 4 1s and a 3.
The Tyranids have abandoned you, they've sensed your
Hive
feeble
mind
attempt.
as withdrawn from the area.
And the aggressor's stomach it for yet another
So
day.
this has gone so badly. This has handed it to you on a plate, to be honest. I really needed to wipe these guys off.
Okay,
So
Let's
this
see.
is D3 shots.
what are we shooting, sorry?
1 shot. Sorry, the heavy venom cannon on the aggressors.
Yeah.
So I think it's 4s now to hit. Hits. And it will be 3s to wound. Yeah.
We're on toughness 5, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. It's a strength
Curses.
9 weapon.
Okay.
So AP -2.
For a 5+. All day long! All day long! Aggression!
The Voidstalkers have turned up in Morloc. Can you believe
This
it?
is it. This is our day. The end of turn 4 for the Tyranids. Unfortunately, Dave couldn't shift the aggressors, which would have
No,
obviously made that a draw in the middle.
they weathered 3 smite attacks, rupture cannon,
Yeah.
2 loads, stinger salvo, and a venom cannon, heavy venom cannon. And I shifted 1,
Indeed.
3 wounds. So I scored 3 victory points for
Yes.
holding mine at the end, which takes me up to 14,
14, and I'm currently on
13.
13 into turn 5. So looking at turn 5, we've mathed it out in terms of what's going to be scored at the end of my turn. So I am likely to
You will get that.
hold this
3
for 3 points. I'm already holding my own objective there for 3 points. So
Yep.
that would put me up 6 points on top of my 13.
So you get 9. Yeah,
I would be on 19 points. And that would put Dave in a position where he couldn't outscore me at the end of turn 5, which is what we agreed we would play to.
No, and you'd have line breaker.
Plus line
for
breaker.
20 points.
Yeah.
So I think I'd only get 3 and 4. I'd need 6. So it's a tough call, but I think Billy, It's time to concede. The hive mind retracts.
Thank you, Dave.
Void Stalkers.
Bully. An imperial victory by the very skin of our teeth, thanks to the extra wound provided to aggressors that we think is in the new codex.
Yep.
The tactical doctrines.
Very tough. Very
paid
tough.
off. I'm definitely going to get more aggressors, I think. And the Dreadnoughts did well. The Tyranids done very well also. It's a very close game. But on this occasion, Space Marines have done it.
Yeah. Well done, Void Stalkers.
Void Stalkers.
Follow us on Instagram. Warzone Morloc.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yep.
And like and comment, which I know you all will.
And a shout out to Roy from Mexico.
Yeah, thanks Mexican Roy. Thanks for coming, mate. Big up yourself. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.